To cruise or not to cruise? That's the question. I've been on a few cruises, and we're going to talk about the good things about cruising and the bad things about cruising. Stay tuned. All right, I'm a little partial to cruises. I've been on 16 cruises in the last 16 years, and I love cruising. Why do I like cruising? Well, you get on board, you unpack, put your stuff up, and you don't have to touch it again for 7 days. I like land trips too, but when you do the land trips, you always pack and unpack and put stuff up. Where are we going to eat at? Here, you got all you want to eat, anywhere, anytime. Just about. We'll go through the dining on another video of what you can eat in a kind of different type of scenarios you can eat on the board. But that'll be another video. Let's just talk about now on do you want to cruise or not? Some of the good things and bad things about cruising. Let's go a few more. Let me show you the room here next. All right, let's talk about accommodations now. It's not real big, but it's not bad. It's very efficient for what you need on a cruise. Let's check it out. All right. You can get your bed set up a couple different ways. You have two twins, or you have a king bed like this. Some of the cabins have beds that come out of the ceiling up here. If you got kids, you got one drop on each side here, so you got plenty of room if you got kids. My son has two of them that drop down on it. There's plenty of room in here. You can set your suitcases up here. This is a little table you got here with where you can set up all your. I got electronic stuff set up so I can plug everything in. I bring my own little plug system here so I can plug my cameras and chargers and everything in. Since I'm in Platinum, they give us some free water. We always get that. And some ice. I also get a little fridge right here. We put all our stuff in here. I got some water, I think some wine in there. That's nice to have that in your room so you can keep things cool. And you get a little bathroom. And the bathroom is not that bad. We're talking to one person actually from Royal Caribbean, and they said that was so little you couldn't hardly sit down in it. Well, this one I can stand up and have plenty of room. Shower's got plenty of room. Not bad. What y'all think? Here I am up here, man. All right, it's looking good in here. I like it. All right, well, let me see if I can't convince you that a cruise is good here and take a couple more stops and we'll be done with this video. One more thing on the room. We do have a TV in here, and it gives you all kind of information. This right here is telling us our course, how fast we're going, where we're at. This is a front camera of the ship looking out into the water. It's all kind of different channels here talking about. There's a view of the pool area right there. Talking about different things on board that you can do. It gives you scenarios. It also has CNN and some other news channels that you can watch TV in here too. So do have a little in-room entertainment too if you want that. And all the information about the ships right there on the TV. Alright, we got a pool here and a hot tub over here. Hot tub looking good for later on. But this is a pool. Still kind of cool here. We gotta wait till we get to the Bahamas before we get in the water, that's for sure. Get things warmed up a little bit. Still a little cool where we're at right now, so let's get going and hopefully get down there in the next day or two and get some hot weather down in the Bahamas. Stay tuned. Here back in the back of this ship's called Serenity. And just about every ship I've been on has had it is for adults only. See that right there? Adults only. And they got some beautiful setup here, hot tub, pools, and everything you want back here. You can sleep, take a nap, have a good time, whatever. But it's a pretty neat area. Sometimes it's up on the upper decks. This is the first time I've seen it right here, but in the back of the ship like this. But it's really beautiful back here. It's a good view from it right here, so nothing wrong with that. All right, let's check out a couple more items. A little water park, a little cool right now. We'll be in the Bahamas here in a day or two here, and everybody be full in here right now. But it's kind of a good time to kind of show it to you right now. Whoa, there's a bucket of water just dropped out of there. Then we got a slide over here. And we got a huge slide up here coming down there. Lots of activities for the adults and the kids. All right, let's go check out a couple more spots here. A little kiddie slide here. And then we'll go to cruising. Check this out. We're in the atrium right here. There's a Christmas tree. They really decorate these areas out real good because this is where you first come on the boat at. You can look all the way up over here. Look at this going all the way up. It's pretty beautiful here. It's beautiful. Got all kind of paintings on the wall here and all. Pretty cool. All right, I just want to show you all that right there. Look at that. That's awesome right there. All right, I hope I about convinced y'all to go on a cruise. So before we close out here, let's talk about some of the pluses and minuses of cruising. All right, number one, all the free food you can eat. Who could go wrong with that, right? anytime, day or night. There's always something you can get to eat. You can actually order right to your room too if you want to. Accommodations included. I just showed you a little short video of what our room looks like. It's a very sufficient room. It's not a full-class hotel, but it's excellent. I don't have any problems at all with the accommodations. It's very good. Next, transportation. Every day you're on a ship and you're going to a new location. Exotic ports around the world, everywhere. So all your transportation is included. If you were actually traveling by land, every day you have to get your suitcases, pack the car, driving somewhere. Here you're just chilling, having a great time, and the ship's doing all the work, taking you where you want to go. So that's a big plus to me right there, not having to worry about all that. Entertainment constantly, 24 hours a day. You got something you want to do all the time. And that's included, except for the casino. Be careful in the casino, because that's not included. That can get you right there. So, but you don't have to go in there if you don't want to. So, excursions. Now you can do excursions on your own, or you can take the ship excursions. Now, I'm gonna tell you a little story about that. Now, if you go on your own and you don't make it back to the ship in time, then you're in trouble, because the ship will leave you. Unless you're on a ship excursion, they will not leave you. And that actually happened to me. We were running, I was the last person to get off this excursion. I walked over to the gangway going to the boat. The guy looked me down and said, "Steve Andrews?" I said, "Yeah." "How'd you know that?" "You know, I was the last one." The ship was literally waiting on me to board. They pulled the gangway up under my feet and the ship took off. But I was on a Carnival excursion, and they will not leave you if you're on the excursion. But if that happened to you, and you were on a self-guided excursion, or you had rented a car, whatever, and it broke down, you're gonna be in trouble. And I'm gonna try to catch a video of that potentially later on in this cruise. So be careful about that. Like I say, you go to ports all over. Most of the ports, you know, everything happened in ports around the world. So you got a lot of exotic ports around the world that you're going to. So that's a big plus too, because all the areas that you go to. When you talk about cost, normally you can get a cruise for $100 a day, somewhere in that range, anywhere from, I don't know, 75 to 150, depending on where it's going and how long you're going for and all. So you cannot travel, hotel rooms, entertainment for $100 a day. No way in the world you can even get close to it. So, and my way I look at it, it's cheap. It's the cheapest way you can go on a travel on vacation and have a good time. Kid friendly. The cruises are very kid friendly. They actually have a thing on the Carnival cruise lines. I'm sure they all have them. Camp Carnival, where you can take your kids and they got all kind of activities for them. And they can play and have a good time. And they also have a babysitting service after the Camp Carnival is closed and all in the evenings. All that but you do have to pay for that if you want. If you want the babysitting service, but the Camp Carnival part is included in your package, so that's pretty good. All right, so all the pluses. Let's think about some negatives now. Gotta go both ways on it. One of them that kind of gets me is you always got to travel to the port. Now, we do a lot of traveling out of Florida, going a lot of ports out of Florida, and it's you got to either fly or drive. We've done both. We've driven to Florida from Virginia, and we've flown down there. So you do, that is a little bit of hassle. I always go a day ahead of time normally to make sure I don't miss the boat, and don't miss the boat, right? But anyway, I go ahead, and I usually tour the town that we're at or check things out on Miami Beach or Galveston or wherever we go, you know. We always check out the areas. That's a lot of fun, and that kind of adds to the vacation to be doing that. But it is a little hassle having to do that. And there are sometimes you will have a line, like getting on board. Once in a while, this cruise we had zero line whatsoever. But there is a time that you might have a line here, a line there, but it's never a bit, hey, you want a vacation. That doesn't bother me at all. Anyway, in close out, I hope I've convinced you to maybe take a cruise one day and enjoy it. I know you will. So anyway, I appreciate everybody coming along. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gig Master. And I got some more videos coming up on this cruise. I want to talk about food, what kind of food you get on it, and the entertainment, and a few other things. So stay tuned. I'm going to talk about a few more things. All right, thanks for coming along.